Mark Grayson. Invincible. Come with me now.
Hey guys, episode 7 of Invincible is here and it gives us a glimpse of a new character, Annisa! Now she is one of the most controversial characters of Invincible. We'll get to that in a bit, but let's begin with the story! The episode starts with Mark trying to fix things with his girlfriend, Amber. They're having a pretty good time and everything seems to be going great between them, now that everything's normal again, but then, there goes Mark's phone and Eve is on the other side of it, and you're like, oh, hi, Eve! Apparently, Rex has got himself into some trouble after he decided to take on Octoboss all by himself, because he's dumb. Now, there are two things you need to know about Octoboss. Number one, he's big and strong, and second, his English sucks. Check this out.
Do take more than dirt at hurt, Octoboss.
Rex did good, but he got himself in a bad situation there, so Mark comes in and saves the day. And here in this fight, we see some new upgrades in Rex's arsenal. He's got this exploding thing inside of his wrist. One blow if he uses it, and then it's lights out for Octoboss. So yeah, now let's talk about Guardians of the Globe. They're in a messed up situation. I mean, they don't look like they can guard anyone from someone tough. Heck, they won't even be able to protect themselves if someone tough comes up. Immortal needs to leave. Like, he's not in a good place.
I was already broken, Cecil. Kate's death just finished me off.
Rudy is trying to solve Monster Girl's problem of aging every time she transforms into the monster, and Monster Girl is like, I don't care. Like, she doesn't care about her aging, by the way. Shrinking Ray is on a hospital bed in critical condition, and Bulletproof and Black Sam, so they're just like standing there talking.
I had hair when I picked the name, but you're right.
And that's the whole deal with the Guardians, yeah! So, I tell you that to tell you this. Do you remember how curious we were regarding the Donald situation? Well, now we have the whole story. Turns out Donald died a lot of times in the past using some high-end tech. Cecil and the team were able to bring him back. Donald is more of a machine than a human. Sure, he does have emotions and all, but his body, boy, it's more robot than human. And he didn't remember any of his deaths because he wanted his memory wiped. But yeah, this time around, he's keeping all of that in his head. I mean, the memory of all the times he died. Now moving on to Debbie. Debbie was having a rough patch, as we know, but now it looks like she's back on track and she has a date. Oh, that's nice.
How's Thursday?
Now let's come back to Mark and Amber. So Mark took a day off, the Guardians agreed to cover for him, and this time he's planning to give all of the attention to his girlfriend, and it's great! They're having a pretty solid time. Flying around the city, sitting on top of buildings, floating in the sky, flying above waters, everything that there is to do when they're superheroes. They're doing it! And then they sit at a restaurant and decide to eat something. But food is not what they got. They got Annisa.